Hey, good morning, everybody. I just thought I'd jump on here real quick because I was heading to the gym and I was like, I had an epiphany on my way in here, probably because I stood up here and made this bomb ass coffee before I was coming in. It's like, I was drinking the coffee. I was sitting here like, oh, I'm not supposed to be like old people and bring the coffee in there and work out with coffee. So I'm trying to drink the coffee, and it's like an epiphany happened right at that moment about the coffee because I was like, this coffee is so good. And here's the epiphany. I'm enjoying this coffee. This coffee is so good. I like it so much, just like I would like any other treat that I was putting in my body. But when you realize that this coffee is a part of the construct and the reality that you live in and that it's not real, that's when you begin to separate yourself from the avatar. Whatever you indulge in overly in this world, it's because a lot of times most people don't understand the difference between the real self and the avatar experiencing something in this reality. So they go too far with it, like me and the weight and overeating. Just, okay, I can have a bite and enjoy it and know that that bite will be like 20 other bites. I don't have to take 30 bites or 25 bites, even though it's the best thing I've ever tasted, because I understand that I've had it that once. And this amount, 3, 4 bites, it was enough. It would be no different from 40 bites, except for it has a side effect on how this avatar does. And I am separate from the avatar. Because in the eyes of the avatar that's looking at you right now, because I look like you look like me. You may be, okay, your eyebrows may be different color. You may not have a headscarf on, but you look like me. In this reality, in this 3D reality, the avatars are only the vehicles. That's not going to hit until you are ready for this. Until you are ready to know it is real, not just you're just looking at some random video. And some of you are just looking at a random video. This is really serious once you think about it, once you understand. And from that point of reality, you can start or even continue or even do it in at a more conscious level to manifest your reality, because you understand that you are in charge of chance if you are fully awakened to what is going on in the reality that you see. If you know not to take it with the seriousness, because it's like fear is like the biggest factor here. Because they try to get you scared of everything to experience the matrix. But fear keeps you from living out your life's purpose. Okay, so but I was gonna say, but when you understand that nothing can really harm you, I'm not saying that if you stick 1,000 needles in me, that won't harm my avatar, but is it harming me? And how I know this is from another video that I watched yesterday, and the guy said, in your brain, tell your hand to open. Like close your fist, and in your brain, tell your hand to open. Does it open? And then he said, now open your hand. That's explained. That should be enough right there. And they showed us this in the movie Avatar. What's so different? You know, I've always been the odd one. One of my favorite movies growing up was Tron. I am a Tron fan, just like a Star Trek fan, and mostly a lot of sci-fi movies. I would just go towards them, even though Tron is not sci-fi. It's on like that level. But Tron, I don't know why I'm bringing up Tron, but it's something about Tron. Tron is just like all the other movies, though. If you look at them, they all are the same. Everything is the same here. It's just different people, different colors, different vibrations. Everything is the same. All across the world, almost every part of it is the same now. Who made it the same? I seen a video the other day, and the guy was in Japan. He was moving to Japan, and he was showing people like Japan. And I was like, why does it look like here? all this damn concrete and all this stuff, low vibrational. Why do they still not talk about Tartaria when everybody knows and even Google knows? Why do we sweep stuff under the rug? Why have they not corrected our statuses and gave us our benefits? Because it's not written in the construct of this reality. And even though we can bend reality as a collective, we haven't reached the level yet to bend the reality. That's because a lot of us are still worried about manifesting personal gain. And I'm not saying I'm not. Of course I am. I want to. But I'm able to see outside of the realm of my own existence. So I know this is a long ass video. I had something to get off my chest. Just thought I'll go ahead and do it. When you're on assignment, and you're really on assignment, you can run, but you will get chastised. Spirit will make sure you know that you fuck it up. So I try not to do that as much as possible. But it's different levels to this. Sometimes you'll go within, like me a month ago, and then sometimes you'll be exposed. It's not like you want to be, but if you're not here to contribute to the collective in some kind of way, what are you doing? If you say you really are a chosen one, if you really are anointed by spirit, and you really are walking the path of a righteous person, what a real righteous person is that somebody who's obedient to spirit. Somebody who are not out here getting over on people. You know what I'm saying? And that's awakened, consciously awake to what's going on all around us. Then you should be going in and out of assignments. If you're saying that you're one of us and you're able to work a 9 to 5, unless you're on specific assignment at that 9 to 5, it's just all in your head. And this is real, and we take it seriously. And I'm not saying if you're a fake NPC, like a fake chosen, that you shouldn't be feeling like you feel any way you want to. You can say anything you want to be, but you will never understand what I'm saying on the level that I'm saying it. All right, I love y'all, the ones who really got it. And that means if I get fucking 100 views, then I'll get 10 likes instead of like 3, right? And most people can't even sit up here and watch a video this long because their attention span too short. Something wrong.